Mandizibuyisele kuni nonke ngelihle igama lenkosi yethu Yesu Kristu. Amen. Akho lula ke uma kule ndawo ushumayele ngezwi likaThixo. Sonke abantu abamaye kule ndawo asifanelanga ukuma kule ndawo ngenxa yobunyukunyuku benhliziyo zethu, izenzo nengcinga zethu. Kodwa ke kuba yena wasifela eKalvari, wasihlamba sonke ngegazi lakhe, siyakwazi ukuma apha singqine ngegama lakhe. Bendine-sermons ezimbini initially. Ngoku ndilele phayana, izulu landinike yesithathu. Inye isermon bendisike noba yi-hour. So that means sina 3 hours. But I'll try by all means to simplify it up to at least not more than 10 minutes. Singakhange sithe ixesha abantwana bam, abona abantu ndibhekisa kubo ndibhekisa apha kuni. I will try and address all the challenges that you are facing at home, at school, also in society. We live in a time where social media puts pressure on us. It decides how we dress, what we eat, what schools we go to, who must be our friends, what events are cool or not. Basically, society has now decided that your value is based on what you have, what you look like, who you associate yourself with. The value of ourselves is based on that, and that is only based on society. But all of the above are things that you don't have control over. No one decides what family to be born into, what country to be born in. God intentionally decided that we should be born at a certain time, in a certain country, with a certain family, for a very specific purpose. Your value and worth were known before you were born. Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I, the Lord, I sanctified you. So the only person that knows us and that determines our future and that we should seek help and guidance from is only the Lord. Not the society, not even our friends, but the Lord. Our word of meditation will be on Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and future. Sometimes we feel like we are not good enough because of the pressure that is around us. Maybe you felt left out because you don't have the latest iPhone. Or maybe you've been told that you need to look a certain way in order for you to fit in. I want you to remember that God doesn't look at any of those things. He sees your heart and knows your worth. You were made with a purpose, and nothing anyone can say to change that. I know today, as you are seated here, you feel a lot of pressure from home, from school, society, from church, all over. And some of us can't even bear the pressure that we are facing or we are feeling. I want you to calm down and know that in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, it is only God that knows our future. He has big plans for us. God planned that you to be born with a specific purpose, and you should know God's plan are never meant to harm you. His intention is to never hurt us. His intention is for us to have hope, for us to prosper. What you are going through right now is not the end destination. Each and every one of us sitting here has challenges, but we persevere because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. We persevere because the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. We persevere because God hears us. He's a God who hears and sees us. Indlebe yakhe ayikude ba mayingevi. Uzubize mina ngemini yembandezelo. Mnandi kuhlangule. Uze wena undisubise. Even when life feels hard, when things don't make sense, and when we are pressured to fit in, remember that God already has a plan for you, and a good one. Don't let the world tell you who you are, more especially when God has already spoken. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are valued just as you are. In closing, just a short story about Joseph. Joseph was 17 years old when he was sold to the Egyptians. At the age of 27, Joseph became the governor. Little did they know that when they sold Joseph to the Egyptians, God had a plan with the life of Joseph. Allow me to say today that some of the trials, persecutions that we are facing in our life, some of them are preparing us for the better tomorrow. It is normal and it is human to complain when you feel pressured. But through that pressure, there is a better tomorrow. They didn't know when they were selling Joseph that they were selling a governor. They didn't know when they were selling Joseph that one day this guy will be the one that will be taking them out of poverty. So when we are facing our challenges at school, home, society, church, and wherever, let's have only one thing at the back of our mind, that God has plans for us. And these plans are for us to prosper and to have a brighter future tomorrow. May God bless you.
Ndisebenzele endawo ndengembele ngosawukhuleka sithetha kangangoko. Sasawuvala ngokuthatha 110. Siphakame naye simbeni ngoko sizothandaza.
John.
Like when you sing, you're gonna move the phone around you. Oh, please.
All right, don't you put a stand up there now? 2 minutes. All right, who says so? Just one is